Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming my March anti-haul video. There is a lot of really good makeup out there, but also there's a lot of really shitty makeup out there. And this is my monthly series where we get to talk about the makeup that we are not planning on buying this month, or the previous month I should say, because it's fun to roast makeup. Sometimes there's things I actually want in this video, and sometimes I buy things that I put in my anti-hauls, but you know what? Nobody's perfect. Anyways, if you like anti-hauls, if you like Will I Bites, if you like first impressions, swatch parties, this channel is the place for you. My name is Karen Harris, and if you aren't subscribed already, I would highly encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Turn on that post notification bell because we are uploading every day in the month of April. So far, I've only missed 2 days. I feel like that still counts as me uploading every day, okay? Between you and me, let's just keep my secret. I missed 2 days, like 2 weeks ago. Anyways, if you guys are dying to hear me roast some of the ugliest makeup I saw in the month of March, then just keep watching. So the first thing I wanted to anti-haul is the new Stila Camouflage palette. It retails for $36, and according to Stila's wonderful description on their Instagram, it says, "Your eyes are the battleground. This palette is the army. Create new bold eye looks with Stila Cosmetics' new Camouflage Beauty eyeshadow palette. 8 camo inspired matte and shimmer shades made to pop, not hide." Oh my god, I can't even. Your eyes are the battleground and this palette is the army. I feel like I don't even need to say anything else other than that is so cringe. I honestly love the idea of a camouflage palette, but when I think camouflage, I'm thinking more of like a Melt Gemini vibe because I love grungy army greens. As you can see on my eyes today, I have the Mary Jane palette actually. I did film this eye look. It's a chatty get ready with me trying out some of the products I picked up from the Sephora sale. I know the sale is over, but I would highly recommend you guys checking it out because I definitely tried some new makeup, some cult favorites that I've never tried before. So that video is worth checking out. But this eyeshadow palette, I feel like it had so much potential, like a camouflage theme. I don't know that there's a lot of camouflage palettes that have come out before. So I think this was like a missed opportunity for them to throw in some beautiful shades. That one army green shade on the lower right hand corner is my favorite thing about this palette. Everything else I don't really get. Okay, so the next thing I'm anti-hauling is round 3 of the Makeup Revolution and Friends collaboration. Now, I feel like the first collection was enough. I don't even know where the third round came from. What happened to round 2? Like, did I miss something? Did I fall asleep? So they came out with a lot of stuff. So the round 3 includes the Forever Flawless I'll Be There For You eyeshadow palette for $18, the Forever Flawless We Were On a Break eyeshadow palette for $18, and then there's 9 shade eyeshadow palettes that are $12 each in Joey, Chandler, and Ross. There's a lobster mirror, Adore Cosmetics bag, 2-pack blending sponges, sheet masks, and those are named Rachel, Monica, Phoebe, Chandler, Ross, and Joey, and they're all like different kinds of skincare. Then we have the mini setting spray for $8 in Rachel, Monica, and Phoebe, and then there's sets, so you can get the Rachel, Phoebe, Monica, and then a lip gloss set and a Central Perk set for $43. So I feel like this is one of those things that will not die, like a collaboration that just keeps on giving and nobody's asking for this stuff anymore. And who was it? I think it was Teresa Is Dead. She filmed a makeup bingo and she was roasting Friends, and I was like, preach sister, preach, because so many people love Friends, but I don't know if that show ever really aged well. I was too young watching it when it first aired on TV. Like, I remember watching it and I don't think I really understood what was going on. And now I just feel like they're all a bunch of neurotic people. And yeah, I don't know. I'll probably get canceled, but it's not my favorite show. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. And this collection is definitely not my favorite. So it is an easy pass for me. Okay, the next thing I'm anti-hauling is the Morphe Lisa Frank round 2. What's up with all these collaborations on edition 4 of $999? Oh my gosh. Anyway, so the Lisa Frank stuff, it looks like it's a bunch of crayons. So there's a Painted Playful Trio. I think they're lip crayons actually. So there's like a pinkier version and then like a shimmery and neutral version. I mean, these are cute, I guess, if you wanted to collect them, but as far as like actually using this for your face, I don't know that this is something you would actually need, so it's gonna be an easy pass for me. The next thing I'm anti-hauling, this was one that honestly almost got me because I love me some Huda Beauty, and she launched these 3 beautiful tortoise eyeshadow palettes, and so she has 3 of them. There's caramel, toffee, and chocolate, and I thought about it because I was like, let me just get one, let me try it out. I think so many people were eyeing these for the Sephora sale, but I did see some of my favorite YouTubers review these eyeshadow palettes, and the conclusion I drew was that these palettes are not as good as her bigger eyeshadow palettes, which is usually my conclusion with her eyeshadow palettes anyway. I feel like the bigger eyeshadow palettes are definitely better quality, so these were an easy pass for me in the end. Like, I definitely thought about it, but I feel like the overwhelming majority says that these palettes are just okay. And I have the original like Nude Obsessions in the rich shade, and I feel like that one already looks like most of these palettes, so it was an easy pass for me in the end. Okay guys, so the next thing I'm anti-hauling is the Hip Dot X Hello Kitty collaboration. I'm not very good at keeping track of like different collaborations, but I feel like the Hello Kitty theme has been done before. I mean, I think ColourPop just did Hello Kitty last year, and this definitely seems to be the vibe of Hello Kitty, like the pinks, the neutral shades. Personally, I was never a fan of Hello Kitty, but this palette is cute. I mean, it's called a Hello Kitty Selfie Palette. It's $24. You can get the whole set for $74. All of this stuff is still available on the Hip Dot website. Are we surprised? I feel like people are definitely paying more attention to what they're buying these days. I feel like with beauty YouTube and makeup purchases, it goes up and down, and for some weird reason, you guys can tell me if I'm wrong, I feel like people are buying less makeup, and I think that's where beauty YouTube is even more important now more than ever, because people aren't just shelling money to buy all the makeup. People are really taking their time watching videos and wanting to find out what people think of new launches. So I'm not surprised. I feel like so many hyped collections, they launch and then they don't sell out, which is different from what we've seen in 2019 and even 2020, which I would think was one of the worst years in recent human history. So anyway, this is cute, but it's definitely not something I'm dying over. The Hello Kitty sponge is really cute. It's like a big fat red heart for $10. That's adorable. But other than that, this collection's cute, but it's definitely not for me, so it was an easy pass for me. Okay, the next collection I'm anti-hauling is the Glamping collection from Milani. Now, I thought this packaging was totally adorable, and it's such a fun way to kind of bring a new theme to the game. I mean, we don't really see things like this from drugstore brands, that's for sure, so I think Milani has really been stepping it up. I mean, do you guys remember their Halloween collection? Was that last year? That was so cute. Like, I thought that palette was adorable, so it's really fun to see them doing a little bit more out-of-the-box type things this year as well. I mean, can you believe Wet n Wild launched that SpongeBob collection, which I still haven't found, but I'm hoping I'll get it on Ulta when it launches, hopefully. But anyway, it's just really fun to see drugstore brands step it up. So I think this is really cute. I know a lot of you commented in my Will I Buy It episode saying that you were really interested in this palette because you guys like glamping and stuff. So I think that's super cute. I think these eyeshadow shades look really nice, but guess what? I don't need it, so I'm anti-hauling the collection. The next thing I'm anti-hauling is the House of Soulage Mickey Mouse collaboration. Now, I'm not a Disney person, thankfully. I mean, I can only imagine the amount of money I would spend if I was a Disney person. And I think Disney knows. Disney has figured out that they can launch all of these collections, repeat things with different brands, and they're still gonna make money. I mean, I have the Dose of Colors Mickey Mouse collab. I think I recently sold those on my Poshmark, and I mean, there's ColourPop, now there's House of Soulage, and I think this collection, the whole set was like over $200, and I'm sure people bought it. And honestly, I think the packaging is beautiful. The color selection is definitely not for me, so this one was an easy thing for me to anti-haul. I'm sure some of you probably got this collection, and that's okay. Whatever makes you happy, man. Okay, the next thing I'm anti-hauling is the Artist Couture blush palette. So they launched a like light medium selection and then a medium dark selection. And these are cute. I think I really like the colors, but I literally have a drawer in my makeup room that is just face palettes, and so the last thing I need is another blush palette. I just got the Corta Rosa blush palette from Sigma Beauty that's launching soon here, or it might already be out by the time you guys see this video. So I really don't need any more face palettes, and this is beautiful, but it's an easy pass for me. I'm definitely curious to hear what people think about the blush palettes, because I feel like all of the Artist Couture eyeshadow palettes that have launched since the Supreme Nudes has not lived up to the hype of Supreme Nudes. So it's kind of a brand that's taken a backseat in my mind. The next thing I'm anti-hauling is the Lizzie McGuire x ColourPop collaboration, another Disney collab. Who is surprised? There needs to be at least 3 Disney collabs in every one of these videos. Anyway, I'm actually a fan of Lizzie McGuire. I really like her movie. It's so cute, and in honor of this launch, I did sit and watch the movie on Disney Plus, but I didn't feel the need to buy this palette. I think maybe at some point, if it goes on really good sale, I might pick it up, but I'm okay with knowing that this collection exists, but I don't need to own it myself. And so I'm very proud of the progress I've made with ColourPop, because I was definitely one of those people back in 2018, 2019. I was making a ColourPop order at least once a week, and I'm happy to see that I have matured from that situation. The next thing I'm anti-hauling is the Too Faced Teddy Bear palette. Now, I initially wanted this just because of the packaging, but I decided that I don't need this palette. I have seen really positive reviews though from my friends on YouTube, so if you like neutral palettes, I think this might be a good one to pick up, especially with the Sephora sale, or maybe you already picked it up with the Sephora sale. The Sephora sale is over. I don't know why I keep referencing it, but at the time I'm filming this video, we're right in the middle of it. So I know a lot of you did pick this up during the Sephora sale, and I think you made a good choice. I've heard it's a good palette. It's just not the one for me, so it's an easy pass for me. Okay, so the next thing I'm anti-hauling is the Wayne Goss Radiance Boosting Face Palette. So he launched 3 shades that are like bronzer, contour, compacts, and I actually really like this idea. I just wish that they had launched the products individually, because there's nothing I hate more than mismatched face palettes. Like, I feel like there's always one that doesn't really make sense, where the contour shade is like too warm toned or cool toned or whatever it is. I actually watched my friend Heather Austin. She did pick up the medium shade, I believe, and the bronzer side looks so stunning. It almost looked like a highlighter on her face, but I don't really contour anymore, so I just felt like it would have been such a waste of money to buy the compact for just half the product. So I would just love brands to, in general, be able to launch these things as single products, but I understand I don't really know all the behind the scenes aspects to these things, so there might be financial reasons why brands can launch things separately like that. I think that if the bronzers were to ever launch separately, I might be more interested in picking these products up, but for now, it is a pass for me. The next thing I'm anti-hauling is the Dominique Cosmetics Now or Never collection. I feel like this collection just seems so out of place. I can't remember if it was supposed to come out for like Valentine's Day or something, but all the pink definitely reminds me of like love and stuff, but I don't know, it's just kind of a random misplaced palette in her lineup, but I do like that she's been kind of switching it up, because she did launch that transition palette, which I really haven't heard anyone talk about recently, but this Now or Never collection has like a smaller eyeshadow palette, some lippies, so it's nice to see brands like doing smaller collections of things and not doing these like massive collections where they have tons of units. It was an easy pass for me. I thought the idea was really cute. I liked the whole magazine patchwork, you know, artwork on the palette, but overall this was an easy pass for me. The next thing I'm anti-hauling, I actually really still want this eyeshadow palette, but I've been holding strong. It is another collection from ColourPop. It is like their spring collection, the Limoncello palette, and they had a bunch of other stuff launch with it. I just think this is so cute. I love the theme. I like the colors they chose. I feel like this is the good sport palette, you know, of 2021. Like, I feel like they haven't launched something this unique in a while. And yes, it's just a pop of blue, but you know what? I will admit it. I'm a sucker for a pop of blue eyeshadow palette with some mustards and some grungy green shades, okay? So I think this is cute. I think this would be the kind of color story where I could do a really fun like duping the vibes type video. So either way, I don't need this palette. It's cute. Maybe someday like the Lizzie McGuire palette, if I find it on a really good sale, I'd be curious to try it. But for now, it's an easy pass for me. Okay, so I want to anti-haul the NARS summer collection. I feel like this collection has been roasted to death. I heard so many people say like, oh my gosh, didn't NARS already come out with this collection? And I mean, can we blame them? But NARS has been around for a long time and they're definitely known for their neutral eyeshadows, although I've seen them do some really interesting fun color stories as well. I feel like NARS as a brand is definitely a risk taker. Like the packaging is so innovative and fun. Like a lot of their packaging I've never seen other brands do. So I'd be super curious to know how much the packaging costs on a NARS palette because it's just so different and unique. But as far as the inside goes, I'm not really that jazzed about it. I was planning on picking up the Casino Cream Bronzer during the Sephora sale, but I decided not to go with it because I have so many bronzers in my collection already. But I did see that had sold out, so maybe you guys were really excited. Maybe we want to see more cream products from NARS. So definitely have my eye on the brand, but this collection was an easy pass for me. Okay, another ColourPop collection. I was right. There's like more than 3 Disney anti-hauls actually, but the ColourPop Bambi collaboration, oh my gosh. Just thinking of this palette and this collection makes me want to fall asleep. It's definitely one of the more boring ColourPop collections I've seen, but hey, there's nothing wrong with boring. Neutral does not equal boring. I just think these palettes are kind of boring, and I think this collection was kind of boring. I think when you have a very woodsy animal themed collection, you can really take it to another level, and I would just like to see ColourPop give us some nature themed colorful eyeshadow palettes. Like give us some bolder greens, give us some fun fiery orange shades, give us some really pigmented creamy neutrals. I mean, they could have gone all out with this. I think it would have been really fun if they did like a full line of lashes, because I mean everybody thinks of deer when they think of lashes. So I know they did like a Bambi lash, but I feel like they could have really amped it up like 8 notches for this collection. But alas, I think it was a missed opportunity for them. Either way, an easy collection for me to say no to. So the next thing I'm anti-hauling is the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics Outspoken collection. So she launched a full collection of liquid lipsticks. Honestly, I thought the collection was very hyped. I definitely saw a lot of buzz around it. I'm pretty sure everything like sold out really quickly, but I haven't heard anybody mention the lippies in a while, so I'm guessing they were just okay. I don't know. Did you guys pick anything up from the collection? It was definitely an easy pass for me. Glad to hear they didn't find any foreign objects in the liquid lipsticks this time, and I'm sure she's honestly stepped it up. I'm just giving Jaclyn a hard time. I'm sure everything's going great now with them. I'm excited to see what they'll launch in the future, but definitely an easy pass on the Outspoken collection for me. The next thing I'm anti-hauling is the e.l.f. Chipotle collection. Now, if you guys know me at all, you know I love me some Chipotle. I love me some Qdoba. Give me all of the Mexican food. I will eat all the burritos and all the tacos in all the land if possible, whenever possible. So you would think this would be right up my alley, but I feel like March for me was a very eyeshadow heavy month, so this was an easy pass. I think it sold out like so quickly anyway, and I don't think there's a restock in sight. So I'm happy for all the people that were able to get their hands on this collection that wanted the collection, but it was also an easy pass for me. Okay friends, the next thing we're anti-hauling is the Funko and Rugrats collaboration. This one, honestly, what a missed opportunity. I love the Rugrats. I mean, come on. They were such a fun part of being a kid in the 90s, and so I just wish they had done a better job with this collection, but who knows, maybe somebody else will do it. I mean, maybe Wet n Wild will do it because they've been killing it. Like, listen, I'm still salty about not finding the SpongeBob collection at the Wally Mart. Anywho's, okay, this was such a missed opportunity. Everybody looks freaky. Like, I've seen so many people roast the Angelica situation, and it's such a cute idea, so badly executed. Easy anti-haul for me, but I really hope somebody does the Rugrats justice in the future. Ulta doing a collaboration with WandaVision. I've honestly never seen the show, but I was able to see this collection in store and I definitely thought it was very basic. And I don't know if the Scarlet was like an important shade for the show. Like I said, I've never seen it, but it's super basic and I'm honestly surprised because nothing about the packaging or anything says Disney to me. But again, I've never seen the show, so what the fuck do I know? You guys can let me know down in the comments if you like this collection. I personally thought it was very blah. I do like the Ulta brand makeup though. I've tried like eyeshadows from them and stuff and they're very pigmented and nice. So I think it'll be fun to see what else Ulta launches from their own line in the future, but this one was an easy pass for me. The next thing I'm anti-hauling is the Uma Beauty and Coming to America Part 2 collaboration. So I was watching Coming to America 2 and it was okay. The person I saw do a really good, thorough review of the collection was Steph's Beauty Stash. If you guys haven't seen her channel, she posts lots of first impressions and reviews on new makeup. Oh my gosh, I don't know if Steph sleeps, but she's awesome. If you guys want a really good channel that covers new makeup releases, I would highly recommend her channel to you guys, and she did a wonderful video on the Uma X Coming to America collection. It definitely made me realize I don't need any of that makeup, and as much as I'm a content creator, I also love watching YouTube. Oh my gosh, I spend so many hours watching YouTube, so highly recommend Steph's channel, but this collection was an easy pass for me. There was definitely many options. Like there was small eyeshadow palettes, a large eyeshadow palette, there was a face palette, there was lippies. Like it was all really cute and really colorful, but I don't really get along with the Uma eyeshadow formula, so I decided to go ahead and skip this collection. Okay kids, the very last thing we're anti-hauling in this video is the BH Cosmetics Aquamarine palette. Now, I love me some BH Cosmetics, but the Birthstone collection has definitely not impressed me so far. I keep hoping every month when they launch a new palette that it's gonna be something amazing and exciting and wonderful. And Aquamarine, I mean, who doesn't love a good blue eyeshadow palette? And BH Cosmetics has so many good blue eyeshadow palettes, but this one is another snooze fest, so it was an easy pass for me. Definitely want you guys to save your $9 and just wait. But you know, I'm not opposed to buying one of these if they come out with an interesting color story, but so far none of them have spoken to me. So yeah, that one was an easy pass as well. So that is everything for my March anti-haul. Let me know what you anti-hauled in the month of March. You guys know I love chatting to you guys in the comment section, especially in anti-haul videos. It's so fun because we get to be sassy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Leave me a comment and I will see you in my next video tomorrow. Bye guys!